Yo, yo.
Yo.
Yo. What it do?
It's all ready. Presto.
Yes, with Presto. With the Pesto.
With the pesto.
We're talking about our guest.
What's up, y'all? Code VII.
Yeah. Long time no see, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, for real.
Couple, 2, 3, 4 years or something. I'm not sure.
Quite a few years. Yeah, time flies, bro. Like, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, it really does. And then at the same time, every day feels like
Endless.
half a year. Like so.
Yeah, like you're experiencing 10 lifetimes at once.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Hooray for modern society.
Oh, yeah, you bet. You bet. Yeah. Go today. Oh, yes, al dia. Today is the day.
Yeah.
It's written on this fence over here. Like, if you walk down the street to the light rail, there's a fence, and it has like all these different colored things, and on it says "Hoy es el día," and then "Today is the day" next to it.
Nice. So it's got Spanish and then the translation for those that are stupid green.
What happens?
Unplugging happened.
Technical
Did I
difficulties.
cut the whole thing out?
No, just the audio.
Okay, we're back.
Yep. For those that missed it, that was a chord that was stepped on, and you missed the important part of that conversation. It's too bad because we really, really dropped some deep, profound truth there.
The most.
But you know, it's just one of those things you had to be there, and you guys weren't, so sucks to suck, I guess.
Man, and I do not remember what the fuck we were talking about either.
Yep, no, it's
that
gone.
threw us off. Yeah, it's gone entirely. Maybe it'll come back. We don't know. I don't know.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Yeah. If not, I wouldn't hold your breath. You might want to let it go.
I no longer see myself on this thing. I don't know if that matters.
No, you're good. It's on.
Okay, cool.
No, you see the lights.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But
Sweet.
all right, man. Yeah, tell us about your journey since the last time we saw you.
Yeah, what's new with you, brother?
Oh my god. Well, I made a buttload more songs. I haven't released hardly any of them.
You like that?
Yeah.
You always make more than you release.
And honestly, I was thinking about that. When I get home tonight, I might sit down and force myself to go on DistroKid and do the hours of bullshit that it requires to like sit and make sure that this one's set up right with the right, credits and hooked to the right accounts. God, it takes so long. But I have the What's in the Box album all mastered and ready to go, and have for just so long. And maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe set it to release on like 420 or something, since it's a comedy album.
Nice.
But yeah, other than that, like, I don't know, dude, I gave it my all at this music thing for a long time. I put 30 grand probably into making music, doing shows, making videos, all the things, and just really saw no results from it. So I kind of taken a step back. I'll do shows when people ask me, but kind of just been living life. I went and got myself a fiance.
Congrats.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. We're trying to get going to start living our life together, and spending all of my spare money making music isn't the way to be able to begin a life with someone. So I had to kind of maybe not completely kibosh it. Like I said, I'm still open to the idea of doing music, or if someone wants me to do a show with them, I'm happy to. But man, I gotta save money and get our own place and start doing life. So,
Some life shit, man. I feel like that.
yeah.
I had to do that too, I had to take a step back for a few years. I just recently started really getting back into the music and doing shows and stuff, because now I'm a little more stable financially and things like that.
Yeah.
So. But at the same time, it should cost money, man. I'm working on a project myself right now, I'm probably going to end up being out like $1,500 just for this one project, and it's like, that's a lot of money to be spending, bro. Like,
dude,
don't get me wrong, at work, but
I'm telling you, I got a song. We never actually recorded it. My buddy Nick Nasty with the last track that I wrote, still haven't recorded, but I got a bit in there about, let's see. I'm sick of being the only one in the industry that ain't making money off this shit. Like literally everyone. The producers make money, the engineers make money, the promoters make money, the venues make money.
Dude, right?
Everyone but the actual artist.
That's why I stopped doing the pay-to-play shit, bro. I hate that. I'm like, I ain't paying, like, you don't make nothing off those shows.
Yeah.
That shit sucks, bro. And
or if you do, it's like I was telling this guy earlier that, you sell 40 tickets and make like $100 or whatever.
Right? Like, what is that,
And
bro? It's like barely anything.
The amount of money and time that I put into selling tickets, I'm making like $2-3 an hour. Like,
Facts.
So, but to do what I love. So it's like, there's a payoff. But yeah, I mean,
something that you can't really get with money, too.
If you can tell me how to get into the no pay for play doing shows, I am all ears, because I would still love to do shows. I can't.
It's tough. You got just certain promoters, like will hit you up at certain times. But I know it's tough. But I honestly won't pay anymore. I know there's the Bar Red. Have you ever heard of Bar Red? So they do a lot. They run shows out of there. I know Stat. He usually doesn't charge people, but it's like an in-house thing. You got to be in the circle, support the community. But he'll let you get on a show, and when he needs people and stuff. They're always doing shows like once a month type shit.
Nice.
But that's a good connection. Stat's super dope. All the people there all support each other. It's a nice tight-knit community, all super hip-hop heads. Really for the culture, really about the music. And everybody just supports each other, shows love. Shout out Stat, Bar Red.
Oh yeah, shout out Stat.
Yeah, they're always. I was actually just over there a couple of days ago. They had a show, 3-2. Shout out 3-2. He just did this live ass show, freaking at Bar Red. Had Hiding to Be Found. Remember the chick that we met the last time?
Yeah, hell yeah.
She was there. She opened up for him. You had.
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, I talked to her.
Oh, yeah.
And I said what's up. Try to
represent.
Yeah, represent. Say what's up. Go catch some hip hop moments and stuff. That's what it's about. That's why I go there, because it's just it's a good community and everybody's just supports. I haven't really seen that anywhere. It's not the biggest place, but
that is definitely something that I've noticed is sorely lacking in the local hip hop scene.
We have no community here.
For real.
It's terrible, dude. And it's not even just hip hop. It's just in general, life in general. We need more community.
Yeah, I can't tell you the amount of times that I've bought tickets to people that I know's show, but then when it comes time for my show, they're like, "Oh, sorry,"
Right?
Or they're on the ticket with me, so it's like I can't.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, you guys are always performing together, or maybe you guys are performing the same day at different venues and shit. You can't be there
that's
for the show.
That's definitely happened.
It'd be sucking, man, because I have so many people that are artists now, and I can't go to everyone's show.
Mm-hmm.
I tell one person I'm gonna be there, and then another person has a show that same day. But I already told this person I'm gonna be there, so I'm like, I don't want to go back on my word, So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to sacrifice a little bit.
Right. Not only that, but as an artist, supporting other artists. Maybe say if I do a show and make $100 off of it, and then I support 5 other artists, all that money that I made is now gone supporting everyone else. So it's it's important, but at a certain point, I ain't making money like that to be able to support everyone all the time.
You can't go to every show.
Yeah.
That's also why I don't hold it against nobody, when they can't make it and stuff. But I completely understand. That's also why I try not to perform too much.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give people opportunities to make it out. I believe in oversaturating yourself, and that can it really deters people from showing up. Honestly,
definitely. Watch that chord.
I know. We don't need another cutoff, man. So tell us a little bit about your project. You're talking what's in the box?
Oh yeah. So what's in the box? So it's the first of what was going to be several Seven related concept albums. So I don't know if you've seen the movie Seven.
It's an older one, right? Early 2000s?
I think it's mid to late 90s. But yeah, Brad Pitt. And so there's a scene in it, the end of the movie, where he's like, "What's in the box?" Because the serial killer, spoilers on a 30-year-old movie, the serial killer cut his wife's head off and sent it to him in a box. And so, the album art is a picture of my head inside of a box.
Nice.
And the whole album is just me being silly as shit. I got a song called "What's in the Box." Just a bunch of because I've done so many fucking silly songs where I'm just flexing bars and fucking around.
Yeah.
And so I put out "Up the Road from Nowhere," and that was kind of like the more serious shit. There were some silly ones, but more like still with the message behind them. This one's just all 100% unadulterated nonsense.
Nice. Those are some of the funnest tracks to do.
Yeah, and pretty good quality shit. And I've just been sitting.
Yeah, if you're saying some slick shit, and it's smooth and it cracks you up, you're like,
yeah, dude, yeah. So I do need to sit down and actually do, because man, the administrative side of things, that's where I can't, dude.
I feel you, bro. I hate the technical shit.
Yeah.
That's the worst part for me. I'll record all day. I could spit all day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll rap forever, endlessly. But when it comes to the engineering, the whole fucking putting it on websites and all this shit, I'm like, damn, man, I wish I had somebody else to do this.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that most people don't talk about, the difficulty of being an independent artist is there's no one to put your music out there for you. There's no one to contact and book show. You just it's all you. It's when I started doing rap, it was because I had been in 3, 4, 5, 6 bands over the years, and every single time the band would fall apart because one person would stop showing up, one person would relapse, whatever. So it never went anywhere because it's relying on 2, 3, 4, 5 people to make a project work. And I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna do this myself. And then the only person that I need to rely on for my own success is me. But then the drawback of that is the only person that I can rely on for my success is me. And guess what? I'm not.
It's hard.
Driven like that, dude. I'm driven to make music. I got the creative shit down pat, dude. I worked on my delivery, on my craft, but
you're a dope artist, bro. You got deep intellectual bars. You got real music with real messages and substance behind it. That's.
Well, thank you.
People like you need to be out there more. I'd love to see more real ground level artists make it. Rather than just these few that just hold the fucking line forever, for ages, and they're just the top of the charts.
Yeah, dude. And I've been saying this for years. If I had a venue, or even just, there should be a venue the way that it should work, rather than this, you pay for your slot and then you sell tickets if you can. The venue should promote, right? They should book 2 or 3 or maybe 4 artists who have to audition to perform to prove that they have the capability to actually do music, to work a crowd, to bring something to the table, not just hey, here's $500, let me perform. My mommy's rich or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they get up there, yeah, I've been the rep and the best, everything having the chest.
Or they're just standing there.
Yeah.
Not even rapping, just bumping their music. They might do an ad lib or 2.
Right. And the track's just playing in the background.
Yeah.
I've seen some sad shit in my day. I'm like, this is it. I stopped going to certain shows because of it. And it sucks, man, because you want to be there. You'll have a buddy doing a show at this place, and you're like, oh, well, fuck, I don't like that place because they do shows like this with all the, so I'm like, man.
Right, and so that type of dynamic would take a while to take off because you'd have to build trust with the customers. But once you establish that, hey, we vet these artists, we're going to make sure that you're going to get a good performance. If you show up here any night that there's a show, we're going to make sure there's some quality artists who will actually be worth listening to.
Yeah.
Keep the show to like 2 hours. Everyone gets a half-hour set. That way, you know, seriously, and because you get to like the headliner of a local show, there's no one there anymore because they're like, I just watched 8 people that I didn't like. I'm not going to say they suck.
It's hard. It's hard to sit through.
You're headlining a show and there's 5 people left in the crowd. You're like, oh, cool. I'm so glad I got to headline this. You know?
Yeah, right.
If you get 2 or 3 openers, give them 30 minutes apiece, and then give your headliner 45, you know? 2.5 hour show, people might stick around for that, dude. And I don't know who can. This is a message to all of the venue owners out there and the promoters. Do this, please. I promise you, it will actually drive engagement. You'll build a movement. You'll build a community. You're just going to have to say no to some people that want to pay you money for the slot. You know, do that on a certain night, but have a night that's dedicated to real talented, on the money, on the ball, about that shit, grind heavy, lyric heavy motherfuckers who know their business.
Yeah. Real MCs, man.
Okay, I'll get off my soapbox.
Nah, man. Someone needs to fucking say it though. Like real talk. We're sick of it, you know. Like this shit's old. Like the people don't show up for these shows. Like that's how it makes it hard to sell tickets, man. You know, like if you get on some of these venues and shit, like you have to sell a certain amount of tickets, right? So, but while you're giving them these trash ass fucking shows and performances, how are you gonna get people to show up to that?
Right.
So I don't know. There's definitely some things I feel like we can work on here in Colorado, but yeah, we need more opportunity as artists for sure. That's what I definitely feel. It'd be nice to have more people just really trying to build the artist up.
Yeah,
you know, I know like some people are starting, you know, and there's some people that have been doing it for a while, you know, but we all got to realize we can't keep playing each other and trying to manipulate each other, scam each other, and do shit like that and expect to make it anywhere. Like that shit doesn't. It's too much. You can't. You're not going anywhere competing necessarily. You know, we gotta collaborate. We gotta work together.
Yeah, I think there's still that mindset that like that beef generates publicity, which
authentic beef, yes,
authentic. Or if you're already big, then that can generate more. But yeah, dude, like when you're the little guy, when you're the underground artist, like your beef ain't gonna do shit except for alienate the person you're beefing with. Audience, they ain't gonna fuck with you now because you dissed their boy.
No, yeah, exactly, right. Yeah. So that shit sucks too. But
yeah, music, man.
What do you think, Isaac? You think?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty. We definitely need more community, like we're talking about, and for the opportunities to happen, yeah, we need to collaborate more, you know, and give each other those opportunities, you know. And I think a lot of it too is like kind of we're talking about like a hungry mindset, you know. Everyone thinks like, you know, there's not enough to go around. Like I need to get it all, I need to do it all, you know. Like it needs to be all me. But yeah, you know, like if you collaborate more and work with other people, you know, we could build those communities where people are doing a lot more than just, you know, what you're doing. And then it's not just by yourself, you know. You have a team that's of like-minded people who are working towards the same thing. And yeah, we definitely just need to work more with each other.
What does team mean? Y'all know what team means?
What does team mean, bro?
It's an acronym. You haven't seen that acronym?
No, I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but
together, everyone achieves more.
Oh, okay, yeah,
the acronym. Yeah, the acronym for team.
Okay, oh, yeah.
It's like a big one. It's a big one, but it's true, man. You know, like at my school, we have a phrase. It's like I guess it's like a morale phrase in a sense, to where we say where there's unity, there's strength. You know, and we all just like it's like a call to action. You know, so it's just the better you could come together, or you know, the more you could come together, the stronger you could be. You know, and that's just really what it's about. And I'm learning. You know, But everybody had, all the greatest people, some of the greatest, like the legends themselves, they all had teams, or they had mentors. Nobody really made it to such great heights by themselves, ever. It's hard. Honestly, like, do you really want to be at the top by yourself? Are you just going up? You say you do make it to the top all by yourself, independent. And then you're just sitting there by yourself at the top, on the mountain, like, oh, this is nice,
Mm-hmm.
But then you're just talking to yourself, and that's miserable.
Yeah, and I do enough of that while I'm poor. I don't want to talk to myself if I got money.
Exactly. Like, what the heck? That's why I've been really adamant about building with people, connecting with people. Like, that's my New Year's resolution this year was to connect with people. That was my focus, and I've been working on it. I suck at it still. I suck at connecting with people and talking to people because I've been a loner my whole life. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I feel like there's something there. You could learn a lot from each other, and there's stuff that you're gonna do way better than me, bro. Same with Isaac. You feel me?
Find your keys.
Yeah, see, exactly, exactly, bro. Yeah. So it's the little things,
Yeah.
But that carries. All that shit carries, man. And I don't know. I have a good feeling about this year, though. As far as just growth, in particular for just everybody. I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize certain things and kind of feel this like similar about things and be like kind of have like a like mind.
Yeah.
About certain things. So I don't know. We might see some unity.
I mean, I hope so, and I feel like that's one of a silver lining you could paint across the state of our world today is that extreme pressure produces extreme results. Like, we're all in this crucible of life, ready to hopefully be molded into something beautiful, even though everything's burning right now.
I know.
Not to all of a sudden take it to a political level, but
you just gotta be real.
I feel like that's what you were talking about, and so.
No, yeah, that's a part of it too. Like I was it's beyond the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the ICE situation. Like, I don't want to go too deep into it, but that whole thing. Like, a lot of people are like, that's just not right. Like, what the fuck, bro? But like shit like that, brings people together. When there's real times of like real tragedy, that's when people really realize what really matters.
Yeah,
and it sucks that that's what it takes, but it's truth. That times of tragedy bring people together. Mm-hmm. Just like when people die, you lose people. Like the whole family, they ain't seen each other in years. Oh, we're finally together. Like, right. It fucking sucks, And I wish it wasn't like that, but that's the way it is right now. Maybe it could change. I don't know, but something to think about.
Yeah.
Let's unify more, just 'cause it's the way to be.
It is the way to be. I'm trying to decide whether that's a good segue into my song or not. It either really is or really isn't.
Well, let's take it. Let's take it.
So this is the what's the song called again?
This song is called "World with No Light." This is for want of a better term, it's a protest song that I wrote last February, and it just becomes more and more true with every passing day. So I thought maybe this would be a good one to perform if y'all are all right with that.
Yeah, of course, man.
Of course.
All right, cool.
Let us have it.
Let's put this over here. Back up a little because I'm gonna
Hell yeah.
project.
Code 7.
I feel like I woke up to a world with no light, where the progress of the nation lay dead on the roadside. Cause the people meant to balance the power just won't fight, saying it's gonna be better someday. The fact is, nothing ever changes through inaction. All their constitutional rights are being redacted. It's maddening. The waves come crashing down. The roller coaster ain't over, you better strap in. Cause it's gonna be one hell of a ride when the people are preaching hatred with an element of pride. They're easy to pick out cause they're self-identified. You can see them pushing anyone with melanin aside. Hey yo conservatives, you ever thought of trying true Christian values like compassion and mercy that you're just not applying? Cause I guarantee you God'll mind how you sacrifice the population for inflation of your bottom line. These are cold hard facts. They're trying to muzzle us like dogs so we don't bark back and elucidate the shit. They like to bogart cash. You know how they get away with their formidable crimes. They divide the working class along political lines. We're easy to subdue when we're taught to be consumed with hate and blame each other for our miserable lives. Like bigoted messaging got me reaching for the hand soap, but they addicted to the rhetoric like bad dope, and it's gonna be a tricky habit to break. But silence equals complicity when battling hate, and they blaming their bigotry on a certain carpenter from the Middle East, accidentally dismantling faith. Look, if Bishop Buddy and her message of love is an affront to your religion, was your mission really sent from above, or are you listening to other types of devilish stuff that say they'll change if you just yell at them enough? But you should save your voice, because it ain't no choice. Try to contain your boys up in the federal government being dumb and making noise. They rooting round in the budget for fundraising while taking shots at the other guns blazing. Yeah, we know you have those too, cause you rely on threats of violence to back your views. And you might think that you don't come off as dangerous. Tell that to the women who have unprocessed rape kits, being ignored by the philanderer in chief who holds the idea of women as playthings as a standard belief and uses overwhelming military might as a stand-in for diplomacy, which shows us he ain't really very bright. That's the reason we're inspired to fight, cause if we don't then we're gonna be stuck in the mire for life. So you can send 100,000 police, but you should know that we ain't never gonna bow in defeat. And even after you jail us and gun us down in the street, we'll keep on rising in defiance of the powers that be together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
The unity, man. That's that shit. That was definitely a good segue, bro.
Yeah, that's just good, man.
Yeah. Is that it? Or is there more?
No, that was it.
Okay.
That was it.
Bro.
I haven't
That was a good one.
sang that in like 10 months, so I totally fucking forgot that one lyric in the middle. I tried to say elucidate instead of illuminate, and it threw me off.
Bro,
That shit's hard.
that's some real
caught
shit.
the rest of it at least.
Yeah,
That's some real
Good.
shit, bro.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
No, that was a treat, man.
Yeah, thank you. No, that's
Oh yeah, that was.
that's badass. That's real.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, and I made this video, and I went and protested on the President's Day protest outside the Capitol. Shot some footage there. Wrote this song
I
within.
did see that.
Yeah, I wrote this song within a week, and then like came back and shot it outside the Capitol the following week, and put it out, and it got almost the worst views of any video I've ever put out. Like no one gave a shit, and I'm just like, that's when I was like, you know what? Maybe, Anyway, so I'm like, maybe it's time to take a step back because I poured my heart and soul into this one. I did get some responses, and they were all like, "We stand by the president," and here's, and I was like, "Okay, dude, cool, good on you."
Fucking Trumpers.
I know, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go jump to your fence on that one. It's on YouTube, yeah.
It is, yeah. It's on YouTube. It's
I'll
on
share that shit,
Instagram.
man.
It was on
yeah.
TikTok, but I deleted my TikTok when Larry Ellison bought it because, ICE is using facial recognition software to label people as domestic terrorists if they have, non-government approved ideas. So I was like, oh, fuck that. I'm taking my TikTok completely down. So
I haven't even gotten to TikTok, and now I hear that, I'm like, all right then. It sounds like I'm not getting into TikTok. Because I know I got some very other views. I'm sure they're like, yeah, we can't have this guy out here.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a candle? I thought that was a fucking cherry bomb for a second. I was like, dude, no.
It's a wick.
Catch.
It is a wick. It is a wick, so
Okay,
it's like
okay.
that, yeah.
All right.
But,
Yeah, it's a amp wick.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, we're not going to blow up. We're okay. We're okay, guys.
Like, oh shit, maybe he is a domestic terrorist.
Like, speaking of terrorism.
Oh, man.
Dude, I don't know why, but like our last video, it was just us. It got flagged for adults, so it's only adults only. I wonder if it's because I didn't choose the option and they just like made it like that. But yeah, I wonder if it's something we were talking about.
Maybe it's
But no,
smoking.
But it's the only one. All the other ones are not adult only.
Huh.
Might be worth looking into to see.
Yeah, I might. I'm not gonna dispute it. But I don't know. I don't
curious.
want to dispute it, and then they're like, "All right, yeah, now they're all 18."
Yeah, well, I mean, and I think there are certain things that, like words that will get you flagged.
Maybe we said something.
Maybe say bomb, 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 bomb.
Bomb, 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 bomb. You can't say bomb on an airplane.
Bomb diddy bomb bomb. The Selena.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man? All these new sensitive regulations, you know.
Yeah,
all this
they're
new,
all sensitive these days.
what's
Everyone.
it called? Censorship.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry though. The free speech crowd has got your back.
Right? Yeah, free speech
Oh, yeah.
though.
The free speech warriors who are fighting so that, you know, the important words like the N-word and the derogatory term for gay people could be used, but now they're like, oh yeah, no, don't let them say. actual
Only
free
their
speech
speech is
stuff.
free.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like even like how they're like trying to say you can't be armed at protests and shit. Like, what's that all about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Since when's that a thing? Since
The,
one guy they killed had a gun? That's crazy.
Yep. That he did not
Right?
attempt to touch one.
That they disarmed him and then murdered him?
Well, if that, I mean, I could kind of understand that situation. Like, if the protest is supposed to be peaceful, you shouldn't have guns. But that means the cops shouldn't have guns either.
Hey, brother. But we've been doing that for years. That ain't nothing new, bro.
Yeah.
We've been having guns at protests for years, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. And the Second
and they've
Amendment
been-
doesn't say.
We have the right to bear arms openly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, yeah, I completely agree. I'm with you, you know, but I could kind of understand why you would stop that, but then you can't double standard it. You know, then why the cops shouldn't have weapons or nothing either. You know what I'm saying? If
Well,
they're going to be there on the protest, it should be a universal thing.
Gun-free zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's how you want it, then make it universal.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise, leave the people alone. Like, 'cause
So-
that shit's annoying.
And here's something I haven't heard a lot of people talk about, which is crazy to me because that wasn't a protest. The dude was like leaving a store, saw ICE pushing down a woman, went to help her up, and then they killed him. Like, it wasn't a protest. It was just on the street.
Oh, yeah,
he was
that's-
going about his day, dude.
Oh, that's
so
fucked.
the right wing talking points, and I don't even want to call them right wing talking points, just because it doesn't matter what side they're on. Just the disingenuous, misleading talking points, regardless of
narrative.
who's spewing them. Of you shouldn't bring a gun to a protest. Well, he didn't. At least not this time. He did 11 days previously when he got the shit kicked out of him. But
Yeah, either way, none of that stuff's worth murder. You know what I
No.
mean? It's
No,
not,
yeah.
you know, acceptable to be killed for.
Yeah.
He didn't have his day in court. He, you know, either way, it shouldn't have happened. Tragic.
No, yeah, for sure.
Same thing with Renee Good. You know what I mean? Like, that cop shouldn't have stood in front of the fucking car. And, you know, I don't know. He shot way too many times, too, just like they did that fucking Alex. You know what I mean? Like, just unloading, you know, like...
yeah, the forensic report revealed that it was the third shot that he fired that killed her.
Yeah, you know.
So, like...
Like, one shot is defensive, right? 3 shots.
Dude,
like,
yeah,
what the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck?
And like, I don't know, dude. At a certain point, like, I've been in front of cars that were coming at me before. Like, and not to portray myself as some badass, but when someone tried to run me over, I just, like, jumped up and rolled over the hood. And I know this was like a van, so you couldn't really do that. I mean, but I don't know, dude, just move. It was coming at 1 mile an hour. Like,
Yeah.
There
you
are
scared
people,
little baby bitch.
there are
Yeah.
people who are really looking for a reason to kill somebody.
Yeah.
They're just trigger happy. They're waiting for it. You know? That's why you got so many youth out here killing people. And you got cops with this mentality that are out here just waiting for somebody to test them or push them enough, right? Give them a good enough reason to be like, oh, my life was threatened.
You know, and that's why, like, the military has always been like, that's a great place for people like that. Doug Stanhope has a bit about this from like 20 years ago, but he says, as long as people that kind of want to kill other people are killing other people that kind of want to kill other people, you're killing all the right people. Right? But now we, funnel them into, the
judicial
Department of Homeland Security, and now they're just killing whoever they want, beating up, shooting pregnant ladies in the belly with a fucking rubber bullet, and just terrible things.
Yeah, I mean, they need to hold them accountable. You know what I mean? They can't just, they're not, okay, they're law enforcement, but they're not police, right? So, they enforce the laws of immigration, and for people who are breaking immigration laws, which are civil matters, not necessarily criminal, and it's like, yeah, they're just over the top, and they're going, like, the border is already secure, you know what I mean? They should be selling that shit like crazy. Like, the border is secure, but like, yeah, now they're turning on us, on the citizens, really. And like you were talking about earlier, like, they're trying to rile us up and get us in a state of angered state so they can continually bring in the National Guard and then get martial law and then blah, 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 like, it seems like, that's kind of what they want.
They're almost provoking us.
Yeah, that they want to provoke us.
Poking
so we can,
the bear.
Yeah, so then they can say, oh, look, insurrection, yada, yada, let's call in the army, yada, yada, let's tamper this down, and then it gets worse, and then, yeah, it's not a good place to be.
Right, and like the one of the aspects that's really shitty, and also like, whatever, so people are bringing up the point like, oh, no one protested the last 4 presidents who have deported people, and it's like, yeah, because they did it according to the Constitution. And there were some human rights abuses, definitely, kids in cages and stuff, and we did protest that. We definitely did. But this idea that so the whole thing was, we're going to get out all the violent criminals.
Yeah.
No one's against that. No one.
Exactly.
Yes, please deport violent criminals. We don't want them here. But the thing you're doing instead is employing violent criminals to harass and brutalize anyone who happens to be brown.
Right.
Like,
citizens.
Sorry, get the fuck out of here with your racist
asylum
bullshit.
Seekers.
Because it's not what you said. No one. I don't know a single person that's like, no, we'll let the violent criminals stay. Like, dude, no.
No, yeah. Like,
no, everyone is
here.
for deporting those people.
Yeah.
But that's not who they're going after.
No.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a fucked up situation.
It's backwards. Yeah.
we can bring the conversation back up. Let's talk about something happy.
Yeah.
How's that vodka, bud? Was that a good shot?
It was tequila. And it was strong as fuck.
Some Dawn. Some DJ.
Almost makes you want to throw up, but
If it doesn't make you want to throw up, it's probably not a good drink.
Hey, man. Hey, you're right. You're right, though. Yeah. That gin will make you want to puke.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Gin, I don't like gin.
It's fucking dry. I never understood when you drink dry drinks. That shit is the most backwards ever, bro. I'll drink some, and I'm like, man, how's my mouth dry after drinking a liquid? Like, dude, what the fuck?
That's funny, dude.
Like wine, like I'll drink wine. I'm like, cotton mouth from that drink. Like, what the fuck?
It does seem a little backwards.
Sure. It's super weird. I'm like, I never understood it.
So you said, how many years sober?
So I just celebrated 5 years on November 8th.
Congrats, man. That's dope.
No, yeah, that's tight, man. Yeah, shout out to sobriety, man. I really fucking support sobriety. I smoke and I do my own thing or whatever.
Yeah, well, not everyone has a problem with it, Yeah. I mean, I know plenty of people who partake recreationally and live functional lives. my fiance is a very much a connoisseur and thoroughly enjoys weed on a regular basis. I've got no problem with it. But for me, and I may have even talked about this on here with you guys. I'm not sure. It's been a while. But for me, I've done the experiment, Every once in a while, I'm like, a hit of weed would sounds pretty good. But played that out before. I take a hit of weed and I'm like, okay, a beer would go good with this, And then I drink a beer and I'm like, cool. And the next night I drink 2, and the next night I drink 6, and then the next night I drink
and now you're down
8 and a pint, and then within a month I'm drinking a 12-pack a night, and within 3 months I'm selling meth again. It's like this crazy snowball, just quick, dude. Yeah. And so it's like it's not worth it for me. Plus, honestly, I stay pretty, despite the heavy subject matter tonight, I stay pretty happy. I stay pretty high. Spiritually speaking, on a regular basis.
There's a certain high you get from being sober.
Yeah,
that's why I take breaks and stuff, and I noticed that, like, and the longer you're sober, it's like the higher it goes.
Yeah, because all the chemical releases that take place based on social interactions and things that happen in your life, like, reset to where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so then, like, having a good conversation with a couple of friends that I haven't seen in a while, boom, those chemicals are released, endorphins, oxytocin, like,
makes you feel good.
Yeah,
yeah, it makes you feel good. Yeah, and that's really what it is. That's what these do, and they kind of mess up your receptors a lot of the times, and that's why a lot of people. I think that's a huge contribution to depression these days. Is the overloading of the receptors and dependency on these things to make us feel good, rather than our natural responses to things. And how we were naturally built.
And I just got to say, from the bottom of my heart, anyone who relies on an addictive chemical is a piece of shit. Hey, that was a joke for anyone that didn't see that.
For the listeners out there.
Yeah. For the record, I just hit my vape to make fun of myself for saying that because I was being silly. Because I'm more addicted to this than I probably ever was to anything else.
Nicotine could be good, man.
Except for maybe meth and alcohol.
Dang, yeah.
No doubt.
Those are tough ones.
Yeah.
Those are tough ones.
They have a strong grip.
Oh, yeah.
Broke that shit. Good job.
Yeah, look at that.
Parried it.
Sing, sing.
Yeah, sing, sing, yep. Right. Sliced right through it.
Yeah, dude.
Got rid of it. That's how you got to do, man. You just cut through them obstacles. And stay sharp.
Yeah. So let's see. In other news, I'm not doing music too much anymore. I have been talking with a friend. We've both been trying to write guitar songs together for a long time, and we come up with some stuff, but it's never really hit right. And then I was listening to a song that just came up on my YouTube algorithm the other day, "Unfuck the World" by Prophets of Rage. And I listened to it, and clearly,
I think I've heard
inspired by Rage Against the Machine. And I went, you know what? I think maybe that's what I'm missing. I need to be rapping over writing songs, rapping over real instruments and stuff. And so we're going to try and put a project together of us doing that.
Hell yeah.
And I think that it'll be easier to book shows because it'll be in the band genre rather than the hip hop genre, which is a different animal. I've been in that, and it's a little less man, the fucking rap game is so it just feeds on anyone that's involved in it. But anyway, so that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. And then also, one of my friends is a professor at UNC, a professor of philosophy, and she's asked me to come talk to her class about hip hop and philosophy and how those two intertwine. So I'm actually going to perform this song again next Tuesday for a college class and then talk about it.
That's tight.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that'll be interesting. So even though, I didn't become a successful artist in the financial or, acclaim way, it's still cool. I have this thing under my belt, that is a part of me. It is something that I've done and tried to do really well. And I have this catalog and I have all of these thoughts that I've taken from here and put into solid, concrete form. and I'm just exploring other opportunities with that right now. So that's cool.
That's what it's about, man. Like what I've noticed with music, even the biggest artists can't make enough money off just music.
Mm-hmm.
There's just, you have to outsource and like kind of diversify, exactly, and that's why they start making movies and shit, and selling clothes, coming out with liquor, and you just got to find ways to make money, because especially now the only way to make money on music, like you would sell albums before, like physical copies and shit, and you can make a certain amount of money. Now it's streams, and it makes like 0.00001 cent a fucking stream. It takes billions of streams to make even just anything. Like, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, I've officially made, not counting the people that bought my album, which was like 3. I think I've made like $40 from music,
right?
Over like dozens and dozens of songs over like 5 years or something.
Yeah.
So,
there's no money necessarily in the music itself anymore.
Yeah,
and that's sad. It sucks at being an artist. So the only you do it because you love it. Yep. And I encourage you to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give up, because honestly, it's gonna make you feel good just to still make music.
Yeah,
Always.
And as far as like involvement in the scene, like what I've said, I told myself I was going to give it my all until I was 40, and if something didn't at least progress to the next level by then, I was going to take a step back.
No, I feel that.
Which I did. I turned 40 last August. Took a step back, but I said, if people reach out to me, want me to do things, shows, whatever, that okay, yeah. So like when Isaac reached out, I was like, all right, bet, dude, hell yeah, dude, I'd love to come on the podcast again.
Yeah, man, it's great to
have
you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, rather than just pursuing whatever show I can do, just when the show's right, it'll come. I'm just putting that out there. So
yeah, exactly. Shout out to all the promoters.
Yeah.
Anyone looking
Code VII's ready.
For artists, I know there's a lot of up and coming artists that are starting to step into bigger mindsets about this. So they're doing their own shows, looking for talent. So yeah, you just heard him. You know what he got right here.
Yeah.
So hit me up on Insta or Facebook or whatever.
Yep. Code VII. Code VII.
CODEVII.
Yeah.
Official.
Hell yeah.
Always been legit. Yep. But what are you doing for work?
Still slinging pizza, man.
Fucking pizza,
man.
Yeah.
I will say it's been weird though, since I haven't really been writing music much, because that used to be that used to be my thing. When I'm driving deliveries, I'll put the beat on, it'll just be playing. I'll kind of work on the song while I'm going. I'll go back inside, let it stew for a little bit. 10 minutes later, take another delivery. That's how I write all my songs, in my head while I'm driving.
Yeah.
So since I haven't been doing that, I got all this time to fill, and I'm just listening to so much fucking news. I'm listening to every comedy special that comes out, even the dog shit ones that don't deserve to be out there. Just consuming so much content. So maybe I should be making music again, because I'm losing patience with all this consumption.
Nah, yeah, you gotta get creative, man. Just express yourself.
Yeah, let it out,
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
For real.
But I mean, it's good inspiration, good stuff to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's again one of the problems that I've had with making music is I'll be like, oh, there's a song, and then I'll start it, and then it's here's this other terrible thing in the news, and I'm like, okay, this, and then it's there's just not enough time to actually sit and formulate something, because it's just this nonstop barrage of if this was any other, and I'm sorry to keep bringing up politics, if this was any other president, any one of the things that happens 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times a day would be a administration ending event.
Right.
But it's just this fucking tidal wave that just doesn't stop. So,
Yeah.
ugh.
It'll be interesting, man, to see the day when
When the
prosecution can resume.
yeah, when it's time to pay the piper, it's
Yeah.
going to be... Ooh, camera, it's too hot. I'm fucking burning that shit
but
up. It's
spitting all
powering
that
off.
fire, dude.
Powering off.
It's in the blast zone.
Yeah, no more close-ups of my face, everybody. Sorry to tell you. You have to gaze on this wonder from afar.
Only wide shots now, man.
From a distance. Have to zoom in on the camera.
Man.
You big on the comedy specials though?
Yeah, I've been watching a bunch, dude.
Who do you like most?
See, that's tough because a lot of the comedians that I have liked have been, they just, whatever. Politics, blah, blah, blah. One comedian that I have always really liked, he does, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Doug Stanhope is my all-time GOAT.
Doug Stanhope.
I don't think I've caught any
have to look him
of
up.
his yet, but
His shit is all super inappropriate. It's like shit that someone who's like a recovering addict and like a Christian shouldn't appreciate. But I also have like a hell of a past, and God, he
he's funny.
he's so fucking good, dude. And like really gross, inappropriate, and sometimes you're like, but
Hell yeah.
man, his
That's
takes
comedy.
on
Oh yeah.
mental health, on fucking the way. Yeah, I can't even. Just check him out.
Hell yeah. Doug Stanhope?
Stanhope, Stanhope.
Stanhope. Okay.
Stanhope.
Hell yeah, I have to see what's up with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check him out.
Just like me, in regards to ever having fans, I have a Stanhope.
Okay. Hell yeah. Is that a thing? What is a Stanhope? Is it or just you're referring to him?
Yeah, like Eminem fans are called Stans.
I see.
So I hope to someday have.
I see.
Yeah.
I get it. Your Cat got some new special coming out Tuesday.
Who?
Cat Williams.
Oh shit!
Does he?
Ooh, I gotta see that because, dude, after that fucking interview that he
tomorrow.
did, where he with Emmanuel Sanders, I think it was, where he just like exposed the elite. Oh my god, dude! I'm sure y'all saw it.
I think I saw some clips, but I haven't caught the full.
Well, it's funny because you were talking about like rappers getting into movies and stuff, and he's like, "Here's what they do: they give, they get a black man, they give him a 5-movie deal, they give him a light-skinned wife, and like he's going on all this shit, and everyone's like, you're fucking out of your mind." But then like you look, and like everything that he said is like pretty much either proven true or come true. Like Ludacris has a light-skinned wife, and he's done 5 Fast and the Furious, and like, and he's like, and that's how they keep him in line, keep him toeing the line. So anyway, I don't remember exactly what it was all about, but it was like wild, groundbreaking shit that pissed off fucking everybody when he did that interview. So I'll be really interested to see his new special, definitely.
Yeah, he always is saying some shit in his specials, bro.
Yeah.
And he's actually funny. Like he's just like a natural comedian.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. He would be that dude you're just chilling with sometimes, and everything he says is funny. Mm-hmm. You just be laughing all the time, like,
And not even necessarily because it's funny, just like it's him saying it. So you're like,
yeah,
you're like
just
this
him.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like he's just so weird. Like
Yeah.
there's certain people they're that's who they are. They're just funny. And I'm like, dang, I've never been that person. I'm not funny.
Oh, disagree.
I got my moments,
Yeah.
but yeah, I've never been like the funny type.
Could be. It's never too late.
I don't know. Maybe one day.
I think I have my moments too, but a lot of the time I don't know when to stop, so everyone will eventually be like, this fucking dude, like, bro. And I'm like, okay, you're right, I'm a lot, I'm sorry.
I know a couple guys like that.
Especially since I started like rapping and doing wordplay, I just think of that shit all the fucking time.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
But then like trying to introduce it into conversation instead of like in a rap, I'll be like, think of like a punchline, how to build it up. Then I'll be like, da da da. They're like, we haven't talked about that for like 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like that.
I'd be late with mine too. 'Cause people be, I got some coworkers that be like talking. They just like to just crack jokes, you know. It's just like that in the trade industry. You just crack jokes and shoot the shit. Sometimes I'll be rolling, you know. I'll have my moments. I'll be like, and then there's days my mind's just like cloudy or something. I'm like not thinking straight. They're coming at me and I ain't got nothing. I'm like, man, fuck y'all. I'll be all mad. I just be sitting there. Y'all gonna shut up?
You got it. I'm sure it's gonna make you're gonna build up that wit soon.
Yeah, I'll get there.
You'll be snapped back in no time.
Yeah,
That dog is losing his shit.
he's all right.
He's remember your training, Olympus.
Remember your training.
For a minute, I thought I kept hearing like a squeaky door open and close, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's the dude in the closet.
I was like, "What the shit?"
Yeah,
It's Lo's roommate was in the closet.
I had to tie his ass up. He was talking too much shit. And I had no comebacks.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Went kung fu on him.
I was like, fuck out of here.
Low King.
Low King. That's a good one. Why had to take that?
Hell yeah, dude.
Shit, dude. Well, we just gonna wrap it there. So where can people find you and all that? I know you're everywhere, but
You can find me wherever. I'm not posting much these days, but keep an eye out if I actually keep my ass in gear when I get home and fucking set this to drop. What's in the Box by Code VII, CODEVII. Hopefully, 420 is what I'm shooting for.
okay.
But yeah, you can Instagram, Facebook, but the one that I really YouTube is where all my shit is. Like, fucking all my videos are there. I got a gang of videos. I paid a lot of fucking money. Go watch my fucking videos, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Shit's expensive, and I mean, it doesn't do me any good, but they're good, dude. Check them out.
Yeah.
Code 7, CODEVII.
Will do.
Yeah, man.
Shit, brother. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
Hold up, real quick.
Yeah.
Check these motherfuckers' music out too.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks,
much
brother.
love. Yeah,
Where can people find you?
YouTube.
Yeah. Pretty much mostly YouTube for right now.
More music coming soon.
Yeah, we're about to be dropping a lot of stuff this year, so stay tuned.
You were saying you had a show coming up. Where's that?
Oh, yeah, we got
Oh,
a
yeah.
show. It's going to be at the Roxy. We're opening up for Stella Standing Bear.
Okay.
She's a new up-and-coming artist.
pretty
Native
cool.
American.
Nice,
Nice.
dude.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
When is that?
It's going to be on March 14th. I know I didn't even say that.
Hit us up for tickets.
I almost forgot.
We got tickets.
Tickets.
25?
Tickets, 25 a piece. Hit
Yeah.
us up. Let us know. It's
Might
going
cut
to
you
be
a
tight.
deal. Let me know.
Yeah, we're coming with a lot of new music. So, yeah, we hope to see, we better see y'all there. If you're not there, you're missing out, for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Code 7's shows and Going On coming soon.
And we're also opening up for Jay the Rarest on the 13th, the day before. It's going to be a free show. We'll get more info on the venue and the location, and the time and all that. Yeah. I haven't got all that yet, but yeah, that's new. We just got that this week. So
Nice,
yeah.
dude.
Shout out Jay the Rarest. He's dropping his new album. It's gonna be album release. Red Flesh, Gold Soul. It's gonna be.
I don't know anything about this dude, but that's a fucking sick album name. Dude.
Nah, I know, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was
Hey,
like,
dude,
heck
we should
yeah.
introduce you to him too, man. He's
Oh,
No, yeah,
Good
he's
dude.
good people. Good
You mean our
people,
intro
man.
beat and stuff for our podcast?
Yeah, he's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's pretty young though. He's like 21, 22.
He's like our age, I think. A little bit younger, maybe. A year or two.
Oh no, yeah, he's older than yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I've been meeting a lot of people, so I'm like, I've been meeting a lot of young cats, but yeah, Jay the Rarest. She coming out with that new album. Everybody, stay tuned for that.
Oh, yeah.
And hit us up for the tickets for the shows.
Yeah.
And just come out because the J show's free.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Code 7. Always appreciate you, man.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, man.
Till next time, man. Love to have you back, as always.
Yeah, whenever.
Yeah. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. Till next time, y'all.
Yep.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Deuces. Plus side, this time it was not the depths of summer, so your headphones are not completely fucking sweaty. Just a little residual